I promise nothing bad will happen to him.
Good. Moving right into this game number 1 here. Something bad is about to happen to someone on this screen. Code Ginger versus Paj. Let's see what these players got. So that power wave, and like you said, that backer coming to play immediately. 34% on Code Ginger.
And it's just gonna be, and the power dunk coming out, and it's gonna get pretty hard punished here. Just such good stage control coming out. That's a 77-0% lead here. It's to be honest, it's just not looking good.
No, it's not. Code Ginger finally getting open here, and Go is active. This is where Gage is going to turn off his brain and go for those.
And as soon as you say that, the Buster Wolf is going to come out, but it's not going to hit.
Now, one thing I always like to say is once Go is active, the game is even.
Oh, 100%.
You cannot count Terry out when Go is active.
I think we have all...
Because of that.
Oh, and the shield is just broken.
And he's dead. Goodbye.
Wow.
And the shield break from Code Ginger taking that stock at 50%. But the up throw into the up air is going to be able to take it.
And that is exactly what I'm saying. The very coveted up throw up air percent. You're just dead if you get hit by it.
Just gone. And now I feel like that put Code Ginger back into this game, getting that shield break into
definitely
the stock.
Definitely a lot of confidence you're going to gain from getting that stock early. Oh, does not get the kill confirm out of it. Not at a high enough percent quite yet. And there it is. There's the Go again. Can he pull off exactly what he got last time?
Up air not going to be able to take it, but 145% on Code Ginger. That is a max rage Terry, almost breaking that shield again. One thing Paj needs to start doing is not holding that shield. Sometimes you just got to take it.
It's just going to break after 2-3 hits. You're not going to have it anymore. But the F smash is going to come out to take the stock.
Oh, yes. And that move actually did get buffed. The sweet spot much bigger on it.
Oh, yeah. I have heard from Pajarito, though, that the buffs are not quite as impactful as everyone sees.
I feel like those buffs, like you said, they are not as impactful. I mean, the best buff, in my opinion, honestly, might be that up tilt buff, just because you can use it as a little more of a combo string move.
And it's just so much more consistent now. It used to just not hit characters that were that much shorter than him.
Oh, yes. Code Ginger barely making it back to ledge, almost getting hit by that down tilt.
Spot dodge to come out, but doesn't get punished. Oh, and that could have been really bad.
He no tech, but not going to be able to take the stock. Code Ginger just trying to find a way to take that stock with the power geyser. Getting Paj off stage, 139%. Almost just a little sneeze on is going to be able to take the stock.
Oh, and that's going to be the rising tackle.
117% to 0. This is not undoable.
Yeah, and this is a Terry with go meter and rage.
Oh, he misses the up air confirm. That might be a little bit of nerves.
And that's going to be the Buster Wolf tacking on a solid at least 50% there just from one move.
Yep,
this really is anyone's game.
Going for the charge. Burn Knuckle, 69%. That is a nice number to be at right now.
Definitely the best number possible.
But it's not looking good for... Well, Code Ginger is getting that comeback.
Oh, and the Power Geyser!
The mix-up is going to be able to take a Code Ginger. Barely taking that game number 1.
And like you said, as soon as Terry gets that go meter, the game is even.
It is completely even, and Code Ginger demonstrating that to a T.
Exactly, especially with the confidence booster of getting the Power Geyser shield break in the very first stock. Just such a good option to get your mental back in the game.
That was such a great way to get him back into the game. Like, as you saw, in 2 interactions, he was just gone. You looked like you were scarred for life. Speaking of being scarred for life, Paj needs to be able to make this comeback, get in on this game number 2, going back to PS2. I kind of like that idea, just to keep that neutral stage going. 16% already on Code Ginger. And this is something that we saw in that first game. Paj was doing such a great job at keeping Code Ginger in severe disadvantage until that go came out.
Yeah. The advantage state of Terry can just be so oppressive that once he gets it, there just doesn't feel like anything you can do. So Pajarito right now has got to make sure that he can maintain his own advantage state so he doesn't get caught in the blender.
Now, one thing Code Ginger is doing, he is doing so much better than the first game in terms of this first stock. Trying to keep the percentages as even as possible. 87 and 97, only 10% separates these players.
And one thing that I'm surprised we have not seen come out, I have not seen a single jab power dunk.
I think he went for it very early on, and it got scuffed out. And Paj also has a lot of experience in playing against wide Illyrius.
Of course.
Going for that burn knuckle, not able to land another burn knuckle. He's getting probably a little impatient trying to get this stock.
He's not using the charge input, which would have pushed him into the range to be able to hit him, but just not getting it. Oh,
he doesn't charge the rising tackle, and that's going to be a second stock.
And these ink bombs are getting so much work done for Pajarito, just getting all of that ink all over. And there it is. Jab, jab, power dunk, everyone.
Now, one thing I'm surprised, Coach Ginger probably would have been able to take that stock with the rising tackle on top of that PS2 platform. It's a really good DI check, and trying to get it right there. Go for the burn knuckle to get back to ledge.
Oh, and this could be it. Oh, does not get the full read there. And this is it. Go meter is active. Of course, a very, very big advantage here for Pajarito, unlike in those first games. But we could be seeing this shield evaporate and then a stock go. But as I say that, the back air is going to come out to take the second game.
That's right. Coach Ginger's second stock just went away with that back air. Looked almost helpless in that game, too.
Yeah, he was just trying to force some things that weren't working. They were just, especially those two whiffed burning knuckles, just silly options that honestly just weren't getting him much.
Yeah, he was not getting a whole lot in that game number 2, but maybe in this game number 3, we can see some adaptations needed to be able to take the set. It's 1-1 right now. Both players probably a little shaken, but Paj was able to keep his composure in that game number 2. And going to Final Destination, I say Final Destination, it's just Omega.
Mishima Dojo.
Yeah. That is one thing that Gage does. If he goes to FD, he chooses Omega of that stage, which I really like. It's a great aesthetic. Going into this game number 3 on, I'm just going to say FD. On FD.
Makes sense.
Starting immediately with that splat bomb and trading 11 to 15%.
Oh, and the rising tackle to put a good combo finisher there to put up some solid percent. Getting a lot of good damage racked up here, making sure that Pajarito can't really get himself into the advantage state.
Now Coach Ginger with a nice little lead here, about 30%, but that back air going to make it only 11. Trying to find a way to get Paj off of stage, going for the triple down tilt into the burning knuckle. Not going to be able to land, though. Now Coach Ginger just jabbing at the shield. Go is active, though, so Paj needs to be very careful.
Oh, does not get through the full power dunk there.
Now trying to find an opening here. Coach Ginger obviously wanting to get a confirm into Power Geyser or Buster Wolf.
And all he needs is one good down tilt, and that's it.
And one down tilt is going to be able to take it. And I can see the third commentator, Big Pepsi, just lurking in the background. And I think it's funny. Dancing, wanting to see Coach Ginger take this game number 3. NVS boys got to represent each other. But the back throw.
Oh, back throw is going to take it.
He's going to be able to take it. 133% on Paj, though.
Just you can hear the crowd going wild.
You can hear Danny going wild. Yeah, it's just Danny. It is just Danny.
Yeah.
Well, I think this gets them into guaranteed top 16.
Yes.
So, obviously, great placement for both players if they're able to get it. And now, Coach Ginger's in severe disadvantage right now.
Gets the roll in read there into the grab.
I think both of us are a little distracted by all the noises that Danny is making right now.
He is definitely in support of his friend. Gets the burning knuckle in the opposite direction, possibly a missed read or something.
He was trying to go for that crack shoot, but got the miss input.
And he gets the pivot Buster Wolf.
That might have just been auto turnaround carrying.
Oh, I forgot that Terry can do that.
Yep,
that is on me.
Thing, but doesn't land the up air follow up, and Coach Ginger just using power dunk to get out of another up air possibility. 129 to 81%. Avoids that splat bomb. Such great awareness from Coach Ginger.
We're seeing a lot of good damage come out. Will the dash attack take it? No, it will not.
Although one go confirm will be able to get it. Gets a little greedy, but out of ink. But the up air is going to be able to take it. This is Coach Ginger's winner side stock right now. But it is certainly not undoable. As we have stated earlier, once go is active, I mean, that game is even.
Yeah, there's so much that a Terry can do. Any down tilt, any F tilt, it's all going to lead into a combo, and it's going to end with Buster Wolf.
Yep. But the jab rising tackle should be able to take it. Last stock situation here in game number 3.
It's so even right now. It really could just go either way here.
Now, one thing I've noticed the way Coach Ginger has adapted in this game, he has not allowed Paj to keep him in disadvantage for long. He has found a way to force himself back into the advantage state, or at least reset neutral. But getting hit by that roller is not the way to do it. It's with that power dunk. Tries to risk it off that down air. 83% on Paj right now. And the down air
the spike
is going to be able to take it.
it.
All right. Okay, this is kind of unprofessional, but I'll be right back.